Most people think growth means adding more habits, more hustle, more goals. But the truth? Real transformation begins with subtraction. There are hidden forces quietly draining your energy, clouding your mind, and reshaping your identity without you realizing it. Silent killers. If you don't eliminate them, they don't just hold you back, they become who you are. So here are 9 things you must cut out, quietly and ruthlessly. 1. The need to be understood. Psychologists call it social validation dependency. That deep itch for others to understand you, approve of you, agree with you. You over-explain. You justify. You narrate your life to people who don't live it. Every time you explain yourself, your brain releases stress hormones. It's a survival instinct trying to avoid rejection. But here's the truth bomb. Your peace can't depend on someone else's perception. You don't need to defend your choices to people who don't pay your bills or live in your skin. Let silence do the talking. Say less. People respect what they don't fully understand. Explanations are currency. Save them for the people who matter. 2. Energy vampires. Disguised as friends. You know the type. They're there when they need you, gone when you need them. They drain your energy, make you feel guilty for setting boundaries, and pretend it's love. Most people don't talk to understand. They talk to respond. It's called conversational narcissism, and it leaves you feeling invisible. Stop bending for people who wouldn't even notice if you stopped showing up. And don't make a scene. Just vanish, like Batman at the end of a conversation. 3. The someday mentality. I'll do it when I'm ready. That voice, it's lying to you. You're never going to feel ready. That's not how life works. Most people die with their best ideas still inside them, waiting for the perfect moment that never came. Fear of being boring, fear of failing, fear of starting messy. It's all just impression management. But here's the twist. When you stop performing, you become magnetic. Start messy. Start now. Messy progress beats perfect procrastination every single time. 4. Uncontrolled digital input. Your brain wasn't designed for infinite scroll. The more digital dopamine you feed it, TikTok, Instagram, 57 open tabs, the more your real life starts feeling boring. You crave chaos. You lose focus. You forget how to sit still with your own thoughts. This isn't about deleting everything. It's about quiet detox. Mute, unfollow, unsubscribe, without announcements or drama. Mental clarity doesn't require a new system. It requires deleting what clutters your mind. 5. Guilt for outgrowing people. You've changed. Yes, you have. And you should. It's called identity dissonance. When your growth clashes with the old version of you, others still remember. Don't apologize for it. Don't shrink to fit a past that no longer reflects who you are. People who only like the exhausted, overgiving version of you, let them go. You're not their emotional support animal. The right ones will stay. The rest were lessons. 6. The victim mindset. If you keep narrating your life like a tragedy, don't be surprised when you never live a victory. Yes, life hit you hard, but staying down, that's on you. You've got years of bottled up frustration, unsent texts, swallowed truths. It's emotional constipation. You think you need closure, but psychology says closure is an illusion we chase to feel better about things we'll never understand. Some people leave without apology. Some chapters end without justice. Real power is moving forward anyway. Rewrite the script. Stop playing the victim. Become the hero. 7. Pointless arguments and needing to be right. Not every fight is worth the energy. Let people believe whatever they want. If someone thinks the earth is flat, let them pack a bag and take a cruise off the edge. Peace greater than being right. Your energy gets hijacked every day by fake urgency and meaningless debates. 90% of urgent problems fix themselves. You don't need to prove a point in every comment section. Let fools speak. You build your empire. 8. Self-criticism. Disguised as motivation. You wouldn't talk to a friend the way you talk to yourself. I'm lazy. I'm not enough. I always mess up. This isn't tough love. It's self-abuse wrapped in discipline. Research shows self-criticism lowers learning ability and raises stress. You're not lazy. Your nervous system is in overdrive. You're not broken. You were just never taught how to rest. Change the script. Replace I failed with I'm learning. It rewires your brain. You don't grow from shame. You grow from safe, honest effort. 9. The disease of yes. Here's the final silent killer. People pleasing. Saying yes to things you hate. Agreeing to favors you resent. Smiling through discomfort just to avoid disappointing someone. It's not kindness. It's self-betrayal. Every yes when you wanted to say no chips away at your identity. And one day you look around and realize you're living someone else's life. Start saying no. Not no unless you really need me. Not no, but maybe later. Just no. Let them call you rude. Let them be mad. They'll survive. But you'll finally breathe. What happens when you subtract? When you start eliminating these things, your brain resists. At first, it feels empty because your mind is wired to confuse familiar pain with safety. But then, something amazing happens. You find space. Decisions feel lighter. Silence feels nourishing. You stop reacting and start choosing. You begin to feel like you again. You weren't broken. You were just buried under too much noise. The truth about subtraction. Most people spend their whole life collecting toxic habits, fake friendships, and useless stress, like they're trophies. But strong people, they subtract, quietly, ruthlessly, without apology. They don't carry dead weight, they cut it. Your energy, your peace, your focus, it's all limited currency. Spend it wisely. Success isn't about doing more. It's about protecting the environment your soul lives in. A sword becomes sharp not by adding steel, but by carving away everything that isn't the blade. You're the same. So stop asking for permission. Stop waiting to be understood. Start eliminating quietly, rebuild silently. And one day, people won't recognize you anymore because you'll walk different, think different, speak different. That's the power of subtraction. That's what makes you dangerous in the best way.